this weekend, depending on how today's results go. It could be the Ice Dogs with some movement, but the Thunder obviously taking the points from yesterday's clash between these two clubs. We'll be getting underway very, very shortly here. So I am Chris McRae for Thunder Media here on Facebook Live. And we'll be getting underway very, very shortly between the City Dodd Perth Thunder and the Sydney Ice Dogs here at Perth Ice Arena. Just in the final stages of the warm-up here as we get set to go at Perth Ice Arena. Perth Thunder versus Sydney Ice Dogs. And players getting set, ready to line up for the national anthem.
Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are young and free. With golden soil and wealth and toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, our beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
And nearly set to go here at Perth Ice Arena for the second clash of the weekend between the Perth Thunder and the Sydney Ice Dogs as we look to the ceremonial puck drop between the two captains. So we're getting set to go here for this clash between the Perth Thunder and the Sydney Ice Dogs. The Thunder looking to take 2 wins out of the weekend and clinch a very important 6 points to cement their space in that top 3 in the AIHL standings. The Sydney Ice Dogs currently sitting in 4th position coming into the weekend, and they'll be looking to snare 3 points from what is considered the longest road trip in the AIHL. Obviously the trip over to Perth, quite a long one for the Sydney Ice Dogs, and they'll be looking to get some points from the weekend and give them a little bit of confidence heading into the next couple of games. So it was a tight one yesterday, 2-1 victory to the Perth Thunder. Will we see the same thing happening today between these two sides? As the teams head away to the bench, Sydney Ice Dogs opening line has moved to centre ice. And it will be that all-important import line starting out for the Perth Thunder. It'll be Jessica Bernard versus David Upton to start. And we are underway here at Perth Ice Arena. Thunder take possession, take it up the far side. Up onto the near wall. There's a bit of scrap on the far wall. Comes back into the Thunder zone. Here's Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst dumps it up onto the blue line. But the Ice Dogs take back control through David Upton. Turns around, heads back around his own net. That's Upton. He's on his own and control it behind the net. The Ice Dogs as they try to come up through centre. Moving it through the middle of the zone. Shot on net. Blocked there by Hazelhurst. Early shot there from the Ice Dogs. There's a bit of scrap behind the Thunder net as Willay takes it out for the Thunder and clears the zone. And we'll have an icing call against the Thunder as we look to reset. So both teams getting their sticks on the puck early on. It's going to be all about who has got the momentum here. Early shot coming there from the Ice Dogs. And the face-off is a bit of a scrappy one, but it comes behind the Thunder net. It is controlled there by the Ice Dogs. They've got it on their blue line, and the puck comes over the glass and out of play. So some action from both sides here early in the first period between the Thunder and the Ice Dogs. As Andrew Cox and David Dunwoody come to the face-off circle in the Thunder zone. Thunder control, take it up to the blue line and clear the zone. Taken up by Kairos. Kairos pins the Ice Dogs to the far wall. And the Dogs control again, dump it long, and that will be an icing call to the Ice Dogs. And it will be taken back up through the neutral zone into the Ice Dog zone. So a good chance here for the Thunder to get a shot on there early. So spending a lot of time in the Thunder zone with the Ice Dogs with some good pressure. And it is cleared up. The Ice Dogs take control again through centre. Great pass cross ice there. Big shot from the blue line. Blocked there by DeSalvo. Another shot coming from the Ice Dogs there through Harvey. That was a big scrap behind the net there. That's Harvey and Dunwoody going for it. DeSalvo clears up with a stick to sack and over into the Thunder bench. And that will be a face-off. So DeSalvo getting put to work early there. We always know he's very good to be able to control with the stick. And he had to do a couple of quick saves there. The Ice Dogs putting some early pressure on. And that is face-off controlled by Alan. Granson clears it up and over out of the zone. Controlled there by Ulay for the Thunder. Big shot on net there from Ulay. And a couple of great saves there from the Ice Dogs netminder. Controlled there by the Thunder. Hazelhurst takes it back into the Thunder zone, clears it up the ice. That is to Garanson, and the Thunder control again through Ulay. They've got it wrapped behind the net. The Ice Dogs are trying to mop it up. They do a scrap on the far wall there. No one got quite control yet, but the Ice Dogs take it out. No, it's taken back by the Thunder. Thunder putting some good pressure on, but the Ice Dogs clear the zone, and that is Garanson who controls it back in the neutral zone for the Thunder. Dumped back in there by Hazelhurst and controlled by the Ice Dogs netminder. The Ice Dogs come out with speed up the far wall. Big shot on net there coming from Stevenson. And then it is controlled back at the blue line. Ice Dogs another shot on net there coming from Manko. Couldn't quite control. There's Stevenson again back in front of net for the Ice Dogs. Great chance there. Couldn't quite get the stick connected to the puck there. Harvey controls. And it comes back out through the Thunder. Big chance here coming up through the middle of the ice is Lodge. And Lodge dumps it back behind the nets there. And Ketlow controls for the Ice Dogs. And that will be a delayed offside call. So some good pressure coming from the Ice Dogs early. And it is still locked here at 0-0 here in the early part of the first period as the Ice Dogs try and clear the zone. Big shot there coming from Bernard as the Ice Dogs try and clear the zone, and they've been chased by the Thunder. Bernard putting the pressure on once again. Stays in the zone. That is the control by the Dogs round the back of the net there. Can't tell who that is from this distance at this point. But he comes back up through the big speed through the middle there. That is Upton. Upton trying to control. Couldn't quite. Comes back on himself slightly. That's Tillman. Tillman, big there, hit on the wall there from the Thunder as they try and clear the zone. And it goes cross-ice pass. Bernard will try and clear this up. He takes it behind their own net. Goes across to Bird. Bird busting out through the neutral zone. Flicks it up and dumps it behind the Ice Dogs net. And the Ice Dogs look to control. They do. That's Pataki. Takes it up through. And we have a stoppage in play. And if you're following on Facebook Live, please comment, share. And I will, for those Sydney fans, I will be doing my best with the Ice Dogs names, and I'm sure I'll get to know them a little bit better as the game goes on. But the Ice Dogs now control in their own zone. They take it up on the far side. Big cross-ice pass there, just goes wide. DeSalvo clears a big hit there on the far wall then from Garanson. And the Thunder look to control through Webster. Webster crosses it up to Cox. Cox will look to get it in. He does. He dumps it in behind the Ice Dog net, and that is Ketlow who controls behind the net there. Marino cleans up behind the net for the Ice Dogs. And we have it back out through speed. That's Kudla. Kudla for the Thunder controls. Woodman now trying to take it up through the middle of the zone. Woodman gets it back. He looks at a shot. He couldn't quite control it. And it goes wide and is now controlled back behind the net by Tillman. And here come the Dogs up through with speed. Oh, a big shot here. And oh, nearly there. A great backhand attempt there from the Ice Dogs. Woodman drops it back to Kudla. Kudla now takes his time and crosses it up into the neutral zone. Big hit on the far wall there from the Dogs. As the Dogs control in their own zone, but good pressure there coming from Pundler for the Thunder as Berg controls it. Walk fans on the pass, but Thunder get the control back through Willay. And shot coming here from the Thunder. Big shot there from Bro, but just goes wide. Bird knocks it up the far wall, goes behind the net. Ketlow doesn't look to control just yet. Controlled there by Manko for the Ice Dogs up through the centre. Manko across ice into the far wall. Good passing there from the Ice Dogs as they get it into their own zone. Big shot coming there. Swallowed up from DeSalvo. Great shot coming there from Stevenson from the blue line. But DeSalvo read that one very, very cleanly. So some early shots coming from both sides of the ice, with both teams getting their opportunities early in this game. As the Ice Dogs win the face-off, they get it close to the net, but it is now going to be controlled by the Thunder. Cleared up, and the chase is on. It's Ketlow comes out of his net to try and control. Does very well with the stick control there, Ketlow, as it's controlled back behind the Ice Dogs net. But Thunder retrieve it back. That's Simon Kudla. And it is taken back behind the Ice Dogs net from White. Up the near wall. Great passing there. Another Ice Dogs shot blocked there by the Thunder. Cox tries to get it up to ruck, but can't quite connect with it. As the Ice Dogs come back through centre and move it to the far wall. That will be Hazelhurst who controls back behind the Thunder net. Gets it to Woodman. Woodman now takes his time. He busts out through into the neutral zone. Woodman looking for the pass and it's swallowed up by the Ice Dogs there, and that was an offside. No, actually just a penalty coming. So we'll get a penalty to the Ice Dogs, and that is to David Dunwoody, who will sit for 2 minutes. So the Thunder get a power play opportunity. And a big first power play opportunity for the weekend for the Perth Thunder as the Ice Dogs go on the penalty kill, and it is sailed up into the Ice Dogs bench there. So the Perth Thunder on the power play opportunity for the first time this weekend, and the Ice Dogs on the kill as David Dunwoody sits for 2. And face-off is cleared up into the Thunder zone. DeSalvo will come out to control. Bernard is with him, he drops it behind the net. Bernard will now take his time to try and set something up. Bernard taking it out through, drops it back to Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst moves it across ice to the near wall. That's Bernard. Bernard dumps it in, wraps it round. Ketlow controls behind the net. And the Ice Dogs move it up, back, length of the ice to DeSalvo, who sends it straight back the other way. And that's Bernard controlling through the middle. It's the import line out for the Thunder on the power play. That's Bro. Hazelhurst now. As the Thunder look to set something up here on the power play, that's Bernard up on the point. Thunder keeping control. Bernard, big shot there coming through, just wide. Thunder keep possession with it. Staying in the Ice Dogs zone at the moment. It comes back out, and that's Ulay who will now try to control. But that's picked off by the Ice Dogs as they send it back the other way, and DeSalvo will come out behind his net to control. Bernard picks it up, shifts it across to Garanson, who moves it to Ulay. Ulay will now look to cross over to Bro, but the Ice Dogs break it up once again. Thunder get control back through Hazelhurst, who will move it behind the net. Bit of a scrap going on behind the net. Garanson tries getting on the action, but it comes back across the blue line. Thunder now, they gave us a chance at goal. Great save there from Ketlow from the shot by Bernard. Big shot there coming from Bernard on the point. Just sails wide. Ice Dogs needed to get it out here, and we have a whistle. So the Thunder will remain on the power play for a short amount of time. It has been in the Ice Dog zone for the majority of this power play. So the Thunder are trying to use their power play opportunities here. But some good defence coming here from the Ice Dogs and from Ketlow. As the Thunder win the face-off again, they keep it in the zone. And now it is cleared out by the Ice Dogs. Length of the ice, DeSalvo will come out to control. He keeps it behind the net and leaves it there for Woodman. Woodman will now look to set something up as he drops it to Cox. And working hard on the wall there was Lodge as the Thunder get it back up into the Ice Dog zone. Great save there from Ketlow off the Thunder shot. He's moved up, Thunder keep control. Big shot coming here from the point from Kudla. That's David Kudla. Thunder using their passing lanes well here. Still remaining on the power play. Keeping possession behind the Ice Dogs net as we get some good pressure on the wall there from the Ice Dogs. That is Pataki. And the Ice Dogs trying to look and get it out, but the Thunder still keep it in. And it goes back into the Thunder defensive zone as David Kudla who controls it there. As they look for a change, with the Ice Dogs now take possession and will look to create some pressure here through Carini. And it is back through the neutral zone. Lots of changes in possession here as it goes back behind the Ice Dogs goal. Big hit there coming from Webster. as it is back into the neutral zone, controlled there by Punla for the Thunder. As it goes the length of the ice, Ketlow will control, shift back to, and the Ice Dogs now have but it's sent straight back to the Thunder in the middle, who will now get possession back through Webster. And we have another penalty coming here. And that will be a Thunder penalty on Kudla. So Simon Kudla taking the penalty there for the Thunder. So the Ice Dogs now getting a power play opportunity, and the Tides have turned, so the Thunder try and clear it out of the zone. That's Bro. But the Ice Dogs will come back to control through their own zone and dump it up, and the Thunder, Bro sends it back into the Ice Dogs bench as Toolman was looking to try and get a break out there, but the puck just getting away from him there. So the Ice Dogs trying to use their power play opportunity here as the Thunder look to kill it off, and the Ice Dogs win the face-off there. Toolman tries to move it up. Allen behind the net. Big hit there coming from the Thunder. As the Dogs try and keep it in their zone, it goes back out into the neutral zone as the Dogs look to reset. And Toolman gets it back there. Toolman now. Good control there from the Ice Dogs. And it is forced out of the zone. Good pressure there coming from Andrew Cox. As the Dogs bring it back into their zone. Allen trying to make a move through the zone here for the Ice Dogs. And it is controlled by behind the net by White. White looking for options. He looks up to the point, and there across to Toolman. Toolman, big shot there coming from Toolman from the blue line. Stevenson is behind the net. Coming up to the point. Allen being pressured heavily from Bernard. And the Thunder will now look for, or just sent a little bit too far, just ahead of Bernard, and controlled by Ketlow, and it is back behind the Ice Dogs net, taking their time to try and weigh up their options behind the net. And it is sent up through the middle, back onto the far wall. Big cross ice pass there from the Dogs, taking their time. Big shot there coming. Great save there from DeSalvo, who read that shot very, very well. We have a face-off just in front of the Thunder net. Thunder win it and clear it up the length of the ice there. Dogs control behind their own net. And Manko taking his time. Coming up, and Thunder pick it off, send it back into the defensive zone to Punla. Punla now off the near wall, and is sent straight back by the other way. Bird. Big hit there coming. And Carini tries to get it up there for the Dogs. DeSalvo controls behind their own net. Backhand round to Punla. Punla now up the near wall. Loses control, but it is picked up in the middle by Cox. Cox sends it up to Lodge, who will try and get it into, but it goes back the other way. We've got a turnover for the Dogs here. Sent back into behind the Thunder net. DeSalvo will come out. He's going to be pressured by Toolman. Hazelhurst now goes for it, and he just doesn't get there in time, but is controlled by the Thunder through Punla to Allay. Willay coming through, weaving his way through the neutral zone, and gets it off to Bernard. Bernard behind the net, shifts it to Bro, can't quite connect. Now Hazelhurst wraps around and dumps it behind the net. Thunder pressuring, but the Ice Dogs now pick it off and send it back the other way Tillman tries to get it across, but it is picked off by Bro. Tillman now has it on the blue line, tries to go himself. Tillman busts into the zone, tries to get a shot away, can't quite. Dogs scrapping for it. Still got possession, the Ice Dogs, and it is shifted up through Willay. Tries to get around, can't quite, and that is the end of the first period there. Some great opportunities coming from both sides. But at the end of the first period here at Perth Ice Arena, it is CD. Perth Thunder 0 and the Ice Dogs 0. As the Perth Thunder and Sydney Ice Dogs, plenty of opportunities early on. And we will take a break here at Perth Ice Arena. We'll be back with the second period action very soon. The CD. Perth Thunder 0, Sydney Ice Dogs 0.
With well over 50 years experience, CD. Scrap Metal Recyclers are one of the leading scrap metal recycling companies in Australia. We service everyone from the small private operator to the huge multinational corporation. If it's scrap metal you need to dispose of, we are willing to purchase and collect it from you. With our extensive fleet of vehicles, plants in Perth and Kalgoorlie, and statewide collection, we offer a tailor-made service to suit your requirements. In addition, our capabilities extend to mine site demolition and cleanup and marine salvage. For inquiries regarding scrap metal purchases or industrial recycling, call us now on 08 9370 3066.
There's nothing quite like the atmosphere of a live ice hockey game. The crunch of a big hit, the collective sigh when your goalie makes a big save, and of course, the crowd roaring when your Perth Thunder score a big goal. Don't just dream about it though, get down and feel it all by purchasing your tickets to an upcoming Perth Thunder home game. With tickets starting at just $18, it's sure to be fun for the whole family. And don't forget, season tickets are still available. Head to perththunder.com.au to purchase your tickets today. Perth Thunder, it's ice hockey down under. At Equitum, we believe every person's story is different, that we are all shaped by our experiences, values, challenges, and aspirations. We believe your story is the most important aspect in building a financial strategy and a partnership for life. Whether you're an individual, family, or small business owner, we'll identify what's important to you, then help you build and protect what you've worked for. If you want financial certainty and peace of mind, contact Equitum on 9204 1266 or head to equitum.com.au. Equitum. Protect your finance, control your future.
Are you thinking about buying a car, a boat, or getting a personal loan? Maybe you've just started a new job, are self-employed, or had credit problems in the past and not sure if you can get finance. We'll discuss your situation and independently work with you to get you approved. Before you commit to any loan, talk to our team at Smooth Financial Services on 1300 764 240 or visit our website at smoothfs.com.
Financial broker license number BN 4310.
Can't get enough of your Perth Thunder? Well, we've got you covered with plenty of ways to stay in touch with the game, even when the team isn't on the ice. Gemma Fagan and the Thunder TV crew will keep you up to date with all things Perth Thunder, including game highlights, weekend previews, and interviews with all of the Perth Thunder's biggest names. Just head to perththunder.com.au and check out the videos tab, or search for Perth Thunder on Facebook. Thunder TV by Perth Thunder. It's ice hockey down under.
And you are listening to Perth Thunder, or CD. Perth Thunder versus Sydney Ice Dogs. And we are looking at some replays here from the first period as we look at this Sydney Ice Dogs play. Some big shot there coming from Tillman. So the Ice Dogs getting their opportunities early, but some great saves coming from Peter DeSalvo. Ice Dogs with some good defensive pressure there as we look at this Perth Thunder opportunity. The Ice Dogs here getting some big shots away. That one there coming from Dunwoody. who also got the penalty for the Ice Dogs, sending the Perth Thunder to their first power play for the weekend. As we look at this opportunity from Bro, great save there from Damien Ketlow for the Ice Dogs. And this one here is Stevenson. Gets one just wide of the net there. Big shot there coming from Manco for the Ice Dogs. So some great opportunities at both ends of the ice here for the CD Dodd Perth Thunder and the Sydney Ice Dogs. As we look at this one here from Tillman, he had all the possession here, but couldn't quite control when he needed to there. As we look at Tillman again, great little sneaky backhand pass there, but cleaned up by the Thunder defence. Some great physical play here as well, as you look at that knock on Brad Bird. But some excellent hits coming from the Perth Thunder as well. That was a good shot there coming from Ben Bro, but some great saves from Damien Ketlow for the Ice Dogs at the other end. As we look at another great opportunity from Stevenson for the Ice Dogs. And this face-off between Bro and Allen. Some good control behind the nets there from the Ice Dogs. As we look at some good control there from Rob Hazelhurst, and the dump in from Bernard, but the Ice Dogs able to control that one once again. And we look at, this was the Thunder power play. So Bernard getting away a decent shot there, just going wide of Ketlow. A bit of a slip there from Cox, but some great pressure coming from Granson as Bernard gets it over to the point and across to Hazelhurst. Tries to get it across to Granson, but just can't quite connect to it there for the Perth Thunder. And we look at one of the Thunder youngsters, Ruck. Tries to get one away there. Great physical play there from the Ice Dogs. As we've seen some good hits and some excellent shots early in this game. So we look here as a chase between Webster and McGregor. Good hit there coming from Dunwoody. And this was the great little passage of play from Harvey and Tillman. Didn't quite result in a goal there for the Ice Dogs. One thing I have noticed about the Ice Dogs in this game is they are taking their time. They are bringing the pressure they need, but they're taking the time when they need to. So at the end of the first period here at Perth Ice Arena, it is CD Dodd Perth Thunder 0 and the Sydney Ice Dogs 0 in what is set to be a very tight match. Just as we saw yesterday with the 2-1 victory going to the Thunder, and the Ice Dogs today looking to try and get a win and some points from the weekend's road trip. End of the first, Perth Thunder 0, Sydney Ice Dogs 0. We'll take a short break here from Perth Ice Arena. And as we look to the ice cut, we'll be back very shortly with second period action between the Perth Thunder and the Sydney Ice Dogs.
With well over 50 years experience, CD Dodd Scrap Metal Recyclers are one of the leading scrap metal recycling companies in Australia. We service everyone from the small private operator to the huge multinational corporation. If it's scrap metal you need to dispose of, we are willing to purchase and collect it from you. With our extensive fleet of vehicles, plants in Perth and Kalgoorlie, and statewide collection, we offer a tailor-made service to suit your requirements. In addition, our capabilities extend to mine site demolition and cleanup and marine salvage. For inquiries regarding scrap metal purchases or industrial recycling, call us now on 08 9370 3066.
There's nothing quite like the atmosphere of a live ice hockey game. The crunch of a big hit, the collective sigh when your goalie makes a big save, and of course, the crowd roaring when your Perth Thunder score a big goal. Don't just dream about it though, get down and feel it all by purchasing your tickets to an upcoming Perth Thunder home game. With tickets starting at just $18, it's sure to be fun for the whole family. And don't forget, season tickets are still available. Head to perththunder.com.au to purchase your tickets today. Perth Thunder, it's ice hockey down under. At Equitum, we believe every person's story is different, that we are all shaped by our experiences, values, challenges, and aspirations. We believe your story is the most important aspect in building a financial strategy and a partnership for life. Whether you're an individual, family, or small business owner, we'll identify what's important to you, then help you build and protect what you've worked for. If you want financial certainty and peace of mind, contact Equitum on 9204 1266 or head to equitum.com.au. Equitum. Protect your finance, control your future.
Are you thinking about buying a car, a boat, or getting a personal loan? Maybe you've just started a new job, are self-employed, or had credit problems in the past and not sure if you can get finance. We'll discuss your situation and independently work with you to get you approved. Before you commit to any loan, talk to our team at Smooth Financial Services on 1300 764 240 or visit our website at smoothfs.com.
Financial broker license number BN4310.
Can't get enough of your Perth Thunder? Well, we've got you covered with plenty of ways to stay in touch with the game, even when the team isn't on the ice. Gemma Fagan and the Thunder TV crew will keep you up to date with all things Perth Thunder, including game highlights, weekend previews, and interviews with all of the Perth Thunder's biggest names. Just head to perththunder.com.au and check out the videos tab, or search for Perth Thunder on Facebook. Thunder TV by Perth Thunder. It's ice hockey down under.
And we are back here at Perth Ice Arena for second period action between the CD Perth Thunder and the Sydney Ice Dogs as we go to the opening face-off, and that is back to the Ice Dogs through McGregor. McGregor crosses it across to White, and we have a very quick stoppage in play there as the puck goes straight into the Ice Dogs bench there. Still locked at 0-0 between these two teams. We are going to see another close game, I think, with yesterday only being 2-1 as Allen comes through to take the face-off for the Ice Dogs up against Bernard, and it goes the way of the Thunder this time with Hazelhurst crossing it across to Bro. Bernard picks it off Allen. And a shot there coming from, great save there from Ketlow. It is picked up by McGregor and so swirls straight into the Thunder bench. There by the Ice Dogs. Not quite strong enough to be a deliberate. But two very quick stoppages in play here early in the second. One heading into the Ice Dogs bench, the other heading into the... And we have a penalty here from the Ice Dogs. A bit of an interesting call there. The penalty looks like it's going to Shannon McGregor as the Thunder go for their second power play of the game. And they are right up where they want to be. Bro wins the face-off, cross to Bernard. Bernard swallowed up by Ketlow. Back on the power play here as the Dogs go on their second penalty kill of the night. And Allen comes in to take the face-off against Bro. Allen tries to get it out, but Bernard controls at the blue line. Crosses it over back to Bro. Bro curls, gets around Allen. Big cut, and it scores! Big slap shot from the point there from Jessica Bernard. Straight through Damien Ketlow, and the Thunder strike first here at Perth Ice Arena. So backhand shot pass coming there from Bro. Big one-timer from Jessica Bernard. And the Thunder take a 1-0 lead here early in the second period. And the Thunder win the face-off and take it straight back into the Ice Dogs zone, and is controlled behind the net by Ketlow. Some physical play on the wall there, but Woodman comes out to control. It's a foot race now between Woodman and... Can't tell who that is for the Ice Dogs, apologies. As the Ice Dogs look to try and get one of their own back, scramble in front of the net, but covered there by DeSalvo. Good defensive play there from the Perth Thunder. So just a reminder there, about a minute or so ago, Jessica Bernard scored for the Perth Thunder, giving them a 1-0 lead early in the second period. As we look down to a face-off at the other end of the ice in the Thunder zone. A bit of a scrap there on the face-off as Harvey tries to control for the Ice Dogs. So Harvey takes it back up the far wall, pressured by Simon Kudler. He's wrapped up. And Woodman, but is now cleared. Pushed off the puck is... And Harvey tries to control it back. The Ice Dogs now control. Still Harvey. Tries to get it back on net to Salvo. Just clips it with his pad and clears it back up. This is now Manko who gets it back into the zone. But it will... And Harvey tries to get the shot away, but it goes wide. And this is now controlled by Webster. Webster comes with speed up the other way. He'll get a shot away here, maybe. He gets the backhand away, saved by Ketlow. Good positioning there as it goes back the other way for the Ice Dogs through Pataki. And the Dogs throwing everything they can. Toolman tries to get it back into the zone. Can't quite control it. And the Dogs will control here through Marino, who dumps it back up through the wall, but is straight back to the Thunder. Bernard winding his way through the neutral zone, gets it across to Ulay. But the Dogs send it back the other way. Bernard gets it back. Great passage to play there. Ulay tries to wrap it around, can't quite connect in the right angle. And this import line for the Thunder working hard at the moment. Ulay, it's up onto the back of the net. Bernard, big slap shot there. Ketlow covers up well. Bernard tries to get it back. It's behind the net again to Ulay. Ulay tries to get it back and big shot. Another one coming from the point. Huge hit there from Ulay on Marino. And the Ice Dogs take it up the other way. It is not quite. Stevenson couldn't quite connect there. But Tillman brings it around the net. Gets it back in front of the net and Marino goes wide as a shot, and the Dogs trying, scrapping in front of the net. It's a big push, and DeSalvo covers that really, really well. And quite a frenetic passage of play there from the Ice Dogs. Some good pressure coming after the Thunder struck a couple of minutes ago through Bernard. And we'll have a face-off to the left of Peter DeSalvo in the Thunder zone, as Dunwoody and Cox. And face-off is won by the Ice Dogs. Goes to McGregor. Oh, just over the net there. Good opportunity there for the Ice Dogs, but just going over the head of Peter DeSalvo. As the face-off will come out into the neutral zone. And Dunwoody and Cox go at it once again. Cox winning the face-off this time, but it is straight back the Ice Dogs' way. They get it in off the stick of DeSalvo, and it goes wide to Harvey. And the Thunder look to control, and they clear it up to the near wall. Controlled there by Dunwoody. Dunwoody takes it into the zone. He's looking to get the shot away, can't quite. Doesn't control, and it looks like we might have a penalty here. Possibly. We will. It is going to be against the Thunder. And Captain Jamie Woodman is heading to the box for two. So the Ice Dogs now go on the power play. Face-off in the Thunder zone. So a hooking penalty there to Jamie Woodman as the puck gets rattled around the boards. Harvey controls for the Dogs in the neutral zone, brings it right back, controls it, and slips it across to Allen. Allen looking to control, back to Harvey. Harvey across to Allen again, and the Thunder come back the other way. This is Bro. Bro looking to control, leaves it behind. Goranson keeps it in, but goes straight back to the Ice Dog defence. And Harvey now controlling. Back up the ice, straight across to Tillman. Tillman wraps it around the net. Uses his space really well. Tillman still with it, going in a circle here. Crosses it across. Great opportunity there. Good save by DeSalvo as it clears back out through the Thunder and being chased down length of the ice. Sack pushed off the puck there, and it is cleared up and picked up by the Ice Dogs. Oh, he lost an edge there. That looked like Stevenson, and the Thunder come back the other way. This is Sack again. Oh, a missed hit there from White as Sack gathers it back. Almost looked like a trip there on Sack, but nothing called as the Ice Dogs pick it back up. Back behind the net there is Scott Stevenson. Winding his way, Stevenson up the wall. Still with it, Stevenson. Tries to pick it up, being pressured there by Robbie Bird. Big shot there from Thunder, and great save there from the Salvo. Great shot there from Shannon McGregor on the far corner of the point, and the Salvo read that one perfectly in the right position and swallowed up that puck. As we'll get another face-off with the Ice Dogs still on the power play. As Dunwoody comes in, gets the face-off win for the Ice Dogs. Great shot there. Another shot coming from the Ice Dogs. They're getting the shots in this power play. But DeSalvo is staying strong in there as the Thunder clear. The Ice Dogs pick it back up. Here come the Thunder though. Oh, big trip there coming from the Ice Dogs on Hazelhurst. I don't think it was deliberate. Lopataki throws his whole weight at Hazelhurst and gets it back, drops it round. It will be picked up on the far wall here by McGregor, who gets it out, and huge hit there on the Ice Dogs D. And we have a helmet off as it goes back behind the Thunder net. The Ice Dogs will look to try and get something going here. Comes back out to Pataki. Pataki shoots. DeSalvo covers up. Back over to the far wall. And Tallman bounces off nearly in the net there. Very strange bounce, that one, as Stevenson, that's Todd Stevenson, tries to control behind the net for the Ice Dogs. Big mid-ice hit there from Cox as Marino waits on top, and big hit there. Great shot coming from McGregor, but straight into the pads of Peter DeSalvo, who has made some fantastic saves here on the Ice Dogs power play. And Woodman is out of the box. We are back at even strength. As the face-off goes to the right of Peter DeSalvo in the Thunder zone. Oh! Bernard just completely dropped on the face-off there by Stevenson. Here's Bernard, takes it up. Good defence there. Bernard's still with it behind the net. Gets it up to Woodman on the point. Woodman's still with it, but cleared up by the Ice Dogs as Chulman controls on the blue line. Cross-ice pass, weaving. Dogs with some good numbers here, but the Salvo covers up again. The Ice Dogs are throwing a lot of shots at Peter DeSalvo, but he is coming up the goods at the moment for the Perth Thunder. As we get another face-off to the right of DeSalvo, it is Dunwoody and Bernard taking a shot to the... Sorry, that's Kudla. And not quite sure what is going to happen here, but the crowd seem to like what's going on. We have another penalty, this time on Dunwoody. And I will be able to tell you exactly what that is for very soon. So the Thunder get their third power play opportunity of the night, considering they had none yesterday, and they get 3 in a period and a half. So an interference call there. Oh, big shot there coming from Hazelhurst, and he's clearly frustrated. It was almost juggled there by Ketlow, who caught it in his glove and threw it back up into the air, but managed to hold on. So we have a power play opportunity for the Perth Thunder here as Bro comes in to take the face-off for the Perth Thunder. And we have as the Ice Dogs try to clear, that's Schumacher for the Dogs, clears it up. And White trying to get it, but it goes back to the Thunder. This is Bernard. Bernard controlling it in the neutral zone. Gets it up into the Ice Dogs zone. That's Ulay. Ulay drops it back to Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst winds up. Great save there on the pad of Ketlow. And puck up in the air as Schumack and Ulay go at it on the wall. But great big hit there on Schumack from Goranson as it's a bit of a foot race, and he's icing for the Thunder as we come back into the neutral zone. So the Ice Dogs with some pressure here, but they are still on the penalty kill. As Dunwoody sits in the box for interference, and the Thunder will now control through Ulay, who crosses it over to Bernard. Bernard drops it back to Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst now with some speed. Back to Bernard on the blue line. Dumps it in. Behind the net. It's a foot race. And it will be controlled by Ulay. Ulay with behind the net. Uses Bro. Bro crosses it up to Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst now on the point. He's got Bernard with him. Drops it down to Ulay. Cycling the puck well here, the Perth Thunder. But it is great pressure there coming from the Dogs on the point. And that will be an offside for the Thunder. So that was Harvey with some good pressure there on Ulay. And Dunwoody will sit the last part of his penalty, and the Ice Dogs will look to kill it off as Toolman comes in to face off against Bro in the neutral zone and drops back. Bro, great pressure there. Drops Manco as it sails back towards the end of Peter DeSalvo, who will clean up and drop it back for David Kudler as the Thunder look to control in their own zone on the far wall. Big cross-ice pass, misses everyone there. And Simon Kudler there. Webster. But it is now picked off by Dunwoody, who's out of the box, and we're back to even strength. Pataki tries to take it round the back of the net, loses control. And it is a battle on the far corner at the moment. Ice Dogs try and keep it in, they do, but it is now taken back out of the zone by Woodman and sails back behind the Ice Dogs net. This will be controlled by Manco. Manco looks to get it out, he's got pressure on him. Stevenson, back to Manco. Manco will look to clear, he does. Great pass up there. Ice Dogs into the Thunder zone, and we have a bit of a scrap there as the Thunder look to control it and they get it back out. And we have a whistle. And we have the, looks like a tripping penalty. It is, so this will be at a fourth power play for the Perth Thunder. So the Thunder look to control on the power play. Weaving is Ulay. Big shot there. Through the pads of Ketlow. Huge scrap at the net. Where that puck went, I don't know, but it went through the 5-hole and kind of just caught the edge. And there was a big scrap at the net with a big pylon happening on Damien Ketlow. But that was a huge shot, a huge wrist shot there from Christian Ulay. And Bro looked to pick up the garbage there and knock it in, but good save there from Ketlow as Bro controls again. Bernard over to Ulay. Ulay now gets it up. Oh, great chance there for the Thunder. Big save there. Big scrap at the net. Huge save. And Hazelhurst. And we have a brawl going on between Goranson. We have fists flying. We have helmets off. And we have quite a scrap going on between Goranson and Dunwoody. I will have to have a look at the replay there, but Hazelhurst gets the goal for the Perth Thunder, but straight afterwards we have a huge brawl going on in front of the net. And as we look at the replay, the big scrap, the puck creeps out the back and Hazelhurst just cleans up. And then we have a push on Goranson from Dunwoody. And then they both go at it, fist flying. So we have the referees currently over at the Thunder bench talking to Per Daniel Goranson. And it looks like, oh, he's out for the game. It looks like he is getting a game misconduct. So Per Daniel Goranson is done for the day by the looks of things for the Perth Thunder. As things have gone very, very quiet here, and the crowd not a fan of that one. So we're looking to see if there will be any penalties on the Ice Dogs side. But it looks like Per Daniel Goranson has been given a game misconduct. He has been escorted to the locker rooms. But in all that excitement, we have a 2-0 lead to the Perth Thunder, with the puck sneaking out the back of that pack brawl in front of Ketlow's net. And Hazelhurst cleaning up and putting the Thunder 2-0 up with several minutes remaining in the second period. And it does not look like at this stage the Ice Dogs will be getting any penalties, so it looks like Goranson is done for the night. And we will have even strength as we go back to centre ice for the face-off, and it drops back into the Ice Dogs zone. Big speed around the back of the net there from Woodman. Woodman can't quite control, the puck gets it just ahead of him. That's Allen who picks it off. Allen now coming through and try to control to Toolman. Toolman fakes the shot. Back to Allen. Allen controls behind the net, back pedals. Toolman, oh, gets the shot off just wide of Peter DeSalvo as it goes over to the near wall. And big mid-ice hit there from Toolman. But we have the Thunder going the other way. That's a big shot there. Goes just over the post. That was Sack. Great. We're getting some very physical play here as Kudler throws another hit. Webster tries to get her across, and great shot there from Sack, but covered by Ketlow. So if you just joined us on Facebook Live, we are following the comments there on Facebook, so thank you to all those people who are following this thread. And for those asking about video, we will be bringing you some video replays at the intermissions. For now, you just get to hear my lovely voice for the next couple of periods as the Ice Dogs control. But it's sent back the other way by the Thunder up the near wall through Hazelhurst, but the Ice Dogs get it back into their zone. They will look to try and set up something here as DeSalvo just knocks it off. And the Ice Dogs comes back into their zone. Ketlow controls behind the net. And Stevenson across to Harvey. Harvey will now break into the zone. He will backtrack and look for options. Gets the backhand in front of the net of the Ice Dogs. But he's cleared back up in the Thunder. And here come the Thunder into their scoring zone. Ketlow, big glove save there. And McGregor will clear it up for the Dogs. But the Thunder control behind their own net. Hazelhurst drops it back. And it is cleared through Woodman. And Ulay, weaving. Woodman tries to get it off Ulay, and it goes back out. Toolman skating hard, but can't quite get to it in time. Ulay gets it back to Kudla. As the Thunder look to try and clear, but Allen takes it back for the Ice Dogs, and now Bernard will clear it for the Thunder. And it will come out of the zone, cross ice pass to Ulay. Ulay cleans up and knocks it behind the Ice Dogs goal. So Woodman tries to clear it, but can't. Woodman gets it back, goes for the shot. Ketlow, pad save, but it is covered. And we will have a stoppage. As the Thunder getting some good chances in there. Own end. As we go to a face-off just to the left of Damien Ketlow. As it'll be Stevenson and Kudla. And that face-off was won by the Ice Dogs. And Carini clears it up for the Dogs. Picks it back up is White. And DeSalvo controls behind his net. Wraps it around. And something going on the blue line. There was an offside there from the Ice Dogs. So if you've just joined us on Facebook Live, it is currently CD Dodd Perth Thunder 2, Ice Dogs 0. So Peter DeSalvo standing strong up in the Thunder end as Pataki clears it up, and DeSalvo will control behind his own net, drops it off to Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst, we know he's got speed and he moves up through the middle, and Woodman controls for the Thunder, but it comes up, and Pataki will control for the Ice Dogs. Pataki, big hit there from Webster. But the Ice Dogs get it through Stevenson, knocks it up into the neutral zone. But it is gloved down by Cox, who will look to try and get it back up for the Thunder, but it goes back the other way through Carini. Harvey now into the neutral zone for the Ice Dogs. Harvey still with it, weaving around about 3 Thunder players. There was Harvey, but the Thunder get it back, and Hazelhurst will look to try and, nearly a breakaway opportunity there for Bro, but just went off his skate, and Woodman fans on the shot there as the Ice Dogs take it the other way. Toolman trying to get a shot away, he does, and DeSalvo with the lightning glove save as Toolman tries to get the Ice Dogs on the board, but DeSalvo shuts the door once again for the Perth Thunder. And we'll get a face-off just to the left of Peter DeSalvo. And we have the refs over at the... Just trying to position things properly as we get the face-off. And it wraps right around behind the net, back into the Ice Dogs zone. And Manco controls for the Dogs. Here comes Allen. Allen can't quite get the shot away in time as the buzzer goes for the end of the second period. And what an eventful period it was here at the Perth Ice Arena between the Perth Thunder and the Sydney Ice Dogs. A goal coming from Rob Hazelhurst before a very big scrap going on from Garanson and a game misconduct with Garanson coming out of the game. So at the end of the second period here at Perth Ice Arena, it is the CD Dodd Perth Thunder 2, the Sydney Ice Dogs 0. And the Dogs with a bit of work to do in the third period. As we will take a break and we'll be back with third period action from Perth Ice Arena very shortly.
With well over 50 years experience, CD Dodd Scrap Metal Recyclers are one of the leading scrap metal recycling companies in Australia. We service everyone from the small private operator to the huge multinational corporation. If it's scrap metal you need to dispose of, we are willing to purchase and collect it from you. With our extensive fleet of vehicles, plants in Perth and Kalgoorlie, and statewide collection, we offer a tailor-made service to suit your requirements. In addition, our capabilities extend to mine site demolition and cleanup and marine salvage. For inquiries regarding scrap metal purchases or industrial recycling, call us now on 08 9370 3066.
There's nothing quite like the atmosphere of a live ice hockey game. The crunch of a big hit, the collective sigh when your goalie makes a big save, and of course, the crowd roaring when your Perth Thunder score a big goal. Don't just dream about it though, get down and feel it all by purchasing your tickets to an upcoming Perth Thunder home game. With tickets starting at just $18, it's sure to be fun for the whole family. And don't forget, season tickets are still available. Head to perththunder.com.au to purchase your tickets today. Perth Thunder, it's ice hockey down under. At Equitum, we believe every person's story is different, that we are all shaped by our experiences, values, challenges, and aspirations. We believe your story is the most important aspect in building a financial strategy and a partnership for life. Whether you're an individual, family, or small business owner, we'll identify what's important to you, then help you build and protect what you've worked for. If you want financial certainty and peace of mind, contact Equitum on 9204 1266 or head to equitum.com.au. Equitum. Protect your finance, control your future.
Are you thinking about buying a car, a boat, or getting a personal loan? Maybe you've just started a new job, are self-employed, or had credit problems in the past and not sure if you can get finance. We'll discuss your situation and independently work with you to get you approved. Before you commit to any loan, talk to our team at Smooth Financial Services on 1300 764 240 or visit our website at smoothfs.com.
Financial broker license number BN4310.
Can't get enough of your Perth Thunder? Well, we've got you covered with plenty of ways to stay in touch with the game, even when the team isn't on the ice. Gemma Fagan and the Thunder TV crew will keep you up to date with all things Perth Thunder, including game highlights, weekend previews, and interviews with all of the Perth Thunder's biggest names. Just head to perththunder.com.au and check out the videos tab, or search for Perth Thunder on Facebook. Thunder TV by Perth Thunder. It's ice hockey down under.
And we are back here at Perth Ice Arena between the Perth Thunder and the Sydney Ice Dogs as we look at some second period highlights in what was a very eventful second period. So, big shot there coming from Christian Ulay of the Perth Thunder. And in this replay package, we will soon see the passage of play that everyone will be talking about at the end of this game. So that was the first period goal there from Jessica Bernard of the Perth Thunder. As we look here at some of the passages of play from the Sydney Ice Dogs. Some good shots coming there, and Peter DeSalvo making some fantastic saves in that second period. But some physical play, as you can see, coming there from Simon Kudler. And this passage of play here, as we look at Webster, trying to get a shot off there on Ketlow. And some very eventful parts of play in front of the net with Ketlow and DeSalvo both working very hard at their respective ends. Big shot coming there from Todd Stevenson on DeSalvo. They're certainly working their goalies hard in this game. As we look here at a face-off between Cox and Dunwoody. And this was some of the pressure that the Ice Dogs started to create in the second period, but they just couldn't quite convert, and DeSalvo standing on his head at the Thunder end, denying the Ice Dogs the chance to get on the scoreboard in this game. As we look here, Tallman having a good period with some good shots and some great possession. But again, DeSalvo shutting the door on most of the opportunities. So we look at another Ice Dogs opportunity here, and another big save coming from DeSalvo there as he's followed up that shot. from McGregor, I think that one was. And this was obviously the man of the moment. Not sure if that was a trip there or if he just fell over his own feet, but we look at the Thunder here. That was the hit that threw the helmet off. And again, we see DeSalvo and Tillman doing everything in his power to try and get past DeSalvo. Two big shots coming there. And then we see some of that offensive pressure that the Ice Dogs are bringing. But again, Peter DeSalvo cleaning up on the opportunity there. And that was the dump on Bernard from Allen there on the face-off. And again, we see like Ice Dogs shots in that period would have been up there. We'll have to get an official shot tally for you from our stats guys downstairs. We look at another chance there for the Ice Dogs. So Bernard, who has three goals, for the weekend. And Ketlow making some good saves at the other end for the Ice Dogs as well, seen as the pressure the Thunder have been putting in low. So that was a big slap shot there from Hazelhurst. He was quite frustrated that one didn't go through for the Thunder. And we look at that import line of Ulay, and so this was one of the scraps in front of the net, but not the one that people will be talking about after this game, which we're about to see here. This was the big scrap in front of the net, and that was the goal there from Hazelhurst, and the push there from Dunwoody, and the resulting brawl from between Dunwoody and Garanson, which ended up in Garanson being ejected from the game, and obviously not happy, and the Thunder fans not happy either with that one. Big hit there coming from Tillman. So Tillman's been in the action for the Sydney Ice Dogs. Some big hits, some great shots there as well, and DeSalvo shutting the door on every occasion at the moment as we look at another Thunder shot. Great save there from Ketlow. And Ulay for the Thunder. That import line doing very well for the Perth Thunder. Both goals have been scored from that line. The first from Jessica Bernard and the second from Rob Hazelhurst. So we will be back at Perth Ice Arena very shortly for the third period. Don't go away.
We service everyone from the small private operator to the huge multinational corporation. If it's scrap metal you need to dispose of, we are willing to purchase and collect it from you. With our extensive fleet of vehicles, plants in Perth and Kalgoorlie, and statewide collection, we offer a tailor-made service to suit your requirements. In addition, our capabilities extend to mine site demolition and cleanup and marine salvage. For inquiries regarding scrap metal purchases or industrial recycling, call us now on 08 9370 3066.
There's nothing quite like the atmosphere of a live ice hockey game. The crunch of a big hit, the collective sigh when your goalie makes a big save, and of course, the crowd roaring when your Perth Thunder score a big goal. Don't just dream about it though, get down and feel it all by purchasing your tickets to an upcoming Perth Thunder home game. With tickets starting at just $18, it's sure to be fun for the whole family. And don't forget, season tickets are still available. Head to perththunder.com.au to purchase your tickets today. Perth Thunder, it's ice hockey down under. At Equitum, we believe every person's story is different, that we are all shaped by our experiences, values, challenges, and aspirations. We believe your story is the most important aspect in building a financial strategy and a partnership for life. Whether you're an individual, family, or small business owner, we'll identify what's important to you, then help you build and protect what you've worked for. If you want financial certainty and peace of mind, contact Equitum on 9204 1266 or head to equitum.com.au. Equitum. Protect your finance, control your future.
Are you thinking about buying a car, a boat, or getting a personal loan? Maybe you've just started a new job, are self-employed, or had credit problems in the past and not sure if you can get finance. We'll discuss your situation and independently work with you to get you approved. Before you commit to any loan, talk to our team at Smooth Financial Services on 1300 764 240 or visit our website at smoothfs.com.
Financial broker license number BN 4310.
Can't get enough of your Perth Thunder? Well, we've got you covered with plenty of ways to stay in touch with the game, even when the team isn't on the ice. Gemma Fagan and the Thunder TV crew will keep you up to date with all things Perth Thunder, including game highlights, weekend previews, and interviews with all of the Perth Thunder's biggest names. Just head to perththunder.com.au and check out the videos tab, or search for Perth Thunder on Facebook. Thunder TV by Perth Thunder. It's ice hockey down under.
And we are back here at Perth Ice Arena for third period action between the CD Dot Perth Thunder and the Sydney Ice Dogs. Currently the score is sitting at 2-0 to the Thunder, with goals coming from Jessica Bernard in the first period and Rob Hazelhurst in the second period. Some highlights so far obviously have been not only the goals, but some great saves at either end from Damien Ketlow, but also from Peter DeSalvo, who especially made some big ones in the second period for the Thunder. And we are set to go for the third period in this second game of the weekend, with the Thunder looking to try and get 6 very valuable points, and the Dogs looking to have a big third to try and grab some points from the weekend as we get underway, and the face-off goes deep into the Ice Dogs defensive zone as Manko gets hammered into the backboards there, but the Dogs come back the other way. Cross ice, and on the inside wall are the Dogs. Bataki gets a shot away, but DeSalvo cleans it up with a stick. Toolman behind the net for the Dogs, pressured by Hazelhurst. Toolman still with it, comes up to the blue line, drops it back to Bataki. Bataki winds up for a slap shot, goes wide. Toolman picks it up on the point, goes to Harvey. Harvey tries to, and block shot there from Hazelhurst, that one would have hurt. And Bataki picks it up again, back to Harvey, behind the net, tries to drop it in front, but it goes the length of the ice and will be controlled behind the net by Ketlow. Goalie to goalie as DeSalvo bounces it off his stick and drops it off to David Kudler. Comes back the other way. DeSalvo controls again to Woodman this time. Woodman drops it round. Whoa, a bit of a slip there from Bremner as he tries to clear it up for the Thunder, but it is picked up by the Ice Dogs back up their end as White drops it round. And it is cleared back up, and it looks like we'll have an icing call here against the Dogs as David Kudler follows the puck back up, but it'll come back to the Ice Dog zone, and we'll have a face-off just to the left of Damien Ketlow. And Bernard wins the face-off for the Thunder there as it dropped around and was in front of the net. Ulay picks it up, drops the shot off Ketlow. Thunder still with it, drop it in deep. And the Ice Dogs control, but it's picked back from the Thunder. Ulay rips the shot, just goes over the crossbar. Still with a bit of a scrap for possession at the moment. Thunder get it back in deep and picked up by McGregor. McGregor looking to try and get it out through Stevenson, and does. But it's picked up by Woodman. Woodman drops it in and goes for a change. Manko picks it up for the Dogs, taking his time behind the net. Doesn't quite connect on the pass. Webster tries to get it, but it goes back the other way for the Dogs. Toolman gets around Hazelhurst, but can't quite hold on to the puck. And Toolman and Kudler go at it, but Hazelhurst picks it up and tries to get it off the wall, but it comes back into the zone. And now Webster comes out through the neutral zone off the far side. He'll try and look to get the shot away, but he doesn't. He drops it back to Hazelhurst. And it now controlled by the Ice Dogs. Through the centre is Toolman. Toolman trying to get around two Thunder players. Straight into DeSalvo. Comes out for the rebound, but controlled by the Thunder through Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst now going through the centre of the ice. Weaving to try and get around two Ice Dogs players. And cleared wide by Ketlow. Picked up again by the Thunder. And dropped behind the net. Big shot there coming there from Lodge. As the Dogs control again over the far side. They try and look to get it out. They do. But it's picked up again by Woodman and controlled by Bird. Bird gets it up and Cox will take it into the zone. Tries to get the shot away and covered by Ketlow. Some great pressure here from the Thunder as the Ice Dogs still looking to get onto the board. It is still 2-0 to the Perth Thunder. And the face-off comes. Big wind-up from Woodman, but it goes wide as it's kept in. And we get another stoppage. as Ketlow covers up for the Ice Dogs. And the face-off will go back to the same spot, to the left of Damien Ketlow, as Bernard drops it back to Woodman. Woodman drops it deep behind the net. The Ice Dogs will look to control, but the Thunder keep it in. Bird rips one from the point, goes wide. Bro. And the Ice Dogs come back the other way with speed. Up the far ways, picked off by Bird. And Bird gets it back from Ulay. Ulay just off the skate, can't quite control it, but manages to get it going the right direction. Ulay again rips a wrist shot. And the Dogs now look to control through Stevenson. And it dropped right back to Peter DeSalvo, who will control behind his own net. Punler with him. And the Dogs pick it up at the blue line. DeSalvo is back in net. Stevenson tries to get it back in front, but can't, as Bremner comes up to try and get it across to Kairos, but we have a stoppage. So the local line on for the Thunder. And it looks like that was an offside call from the Thunder, with Geordie Kairos just jumping the gun a little bit on the pass from Jonathan Bremner, as Simon Kudler comes in for the face-off against Toolman, and controlled by the Thunder defence. Kudler drops it in deep, Webster chasing, wraps right around to the other side. Control, but picked up by the Ice Dogs as they try and come the other way, but the Thunder defence in there again. Toolman tries to get it across. The Ice Dogs got a chance here, not quite, goes wide. And Harvey trying to get that loose puck, but dropped off by Kudler. That's Simon Kudler, pushed off the puck, is sacked. And Webster nearly sent into the Thunder bench there by Toolman as it goes, sails into the corner behind Ketlow. And the Ice Dogs look to bring it the other way. Stevenson loses an edge. Dropped around behind the net. Bird. Big pass over to Bernard. He's on his own. He'll wind up here. No, he doesn't. He drops off to Ulay. Ulay tries to get it past Ketlow. Good save there from Damien Ketlow. Another shot from the Thunder. Great save, Ketlow. Some good Thunder pressure there. And Damien Ketlow standing up for the Ice Dogs with two very strong saves there. So still 2-0 in favour of the CD Dodd Perth Thunder. Approaching the midway point of the third period as the Ice Dogs control up through centre. Dump it in. DeSalvo controls behind the net. And picked up by Ulay. Ulay will bring it round and go on his own. He's straight up through the centre. With speed is Ulay. Tries to get around. Drops it to Bro. Bro drops it back in front of the net. Ketlow comes out and controls with the stick and covers up for the Dogs. So the Ice Dogs looking to try and get some momentum here and get on the scoreboard. But the face-off is to the right of Damien Ketlow, and it is won by the Dogs. Dogs to wrap it around, try and get it out of Woodman, who tries to keep it in, but it doesn't. It comes out across the blue line. Here's Toolman with some pressure. Oh, great opportunity there for the Dogs. Big pressure there, and we've got another bit of a scrap. There's some real feeling in this game, especially after the misconduct to Garanson in period number 1, but involved in this one is Jamie Woodman for the Thunder and Harvey for the Dogs, as well as McGregor getting in there. So the face-off comes out into the neutral zone for the Perth Thunder. Cox and Toolman. And a bit of a scrap. Puck comes out and is cleared up, and the Thunder end up with it. Cox tries to clear it up, but it is gloved down by the Ice Dogs on the far side. Comes out into open ice. Kudla will look to get it up into the zone. Does, wraps around the net. Ketlow holds onto it, keeps it behind his net, and the Dogs control again. And coming up through the middle is Toolman. Toolman tries to get around about 3 Thunder players there, but the puck didn't quite get through. As Harvey controls in defence for the Ice Dogs, comes right back behind Ketlow and resets. He'll cross as Ulay weaving through, has some space, drops it to Bernard, now to Bro. Good passage there, but well done by Ketlow. As it drops back to, and Bernard tried to chip it over, but now Bro winds up, can't quite connect with the goal there as the Ice Dogs look to try and get some open ice, and they do. Here's Toolman again. He's been busy as the Ice Dogs try to control on the point. Manko, big shot there, wide, and controlled right on the Thunder net by Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst over to Ulay. Ulay now weaving up. Bernard, physical play, avoiding the offside there. Ulay's got it again. Some great weaving there from Ulay, nearly a terrific solo effort. Some great pressure there from the Perth Thunder and Christian Ulay. So we have a power play for the Perth Thunder. And a big shot coming there from Woodman. So Allen getting the penalty there for the Ice Dogs as the Thunder look to try and use this power play. Webster trying to control behind the net. And the Ice Dogs pushing hard to try and get it out. As the Thunder reset behind the net. Trying to slow things down a little bit and cycle. And shot coming there from Kudla, but couldn't quite connect to it. Here's Webster. Webster comes back in, drops it off to Sack. Sack looking to try and get, trips over about 2 Ice Dogs players there. And comes back, clears the zone to Salvo. Controls and drops it to Ulay. Ulay to Bro. Bro to Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst back to Ulay. Through the neutral zone, Ulay weaving through 2 Ice Dogs players. Connects with it. Just goes wide. As the Ice Dogs look to clear again, and it goes all the way back to DeSalvo. DeSalvo taking his time. Gets it across to Bernard, who comes behind the net. And comes into the neutral zone. He's got Bro with him. Bernard all the way back behind the net. He'll look to wrap around. He's got Bro Ulay on the point. Drops it back to Hazelhurst. Bernard. Bernard across to Bro. Bro now deep down. Back to Bro again. Ulay sitting on the point. Bernard. And Ulay's got it on top. And cleared up by the Ice Dogs. And it's taken out by the Dogs. Toolman can't quite control it. And Carini couldn't quite get it up there for the Ice Dogs, and Cox clears it back up to Ulay. Ulay now drops it off to Bro. Bro trying to go through about 2 Dogs. Still with the puck, Bro. Great individual effort there. And the Dogs bring it back the other way. Manko. Oh, big hit there from Bird. As Simon Kudla gets it up and up into what looked like the Thunderbird didn't know where the puck was for a minute there, and we look like we might have another penalty. This time to Pataki for the Ice Dogs. So the Ice Dogs on a seemingly never-ending penalty kill here. And just having a look at some of the comments on the Facebook Live. And we do have a Sydney Ice Dogs roster here. And I'm looking at some names on some jerseys, and I believe it is Kevin Harvey playing for the Ice Dogs. And we have just under 10 minutes remaining in the third period, 9 minutes and 3 seconds to be exact, as the Thunder on the power play again, having none yesterday, and they've had a large amount of them today. I think this could be potentially the 5th power play that the Perth Thunder have had as they look to control behind the net. Some big pushing and shoving coming there from McGregor. As the Ice Dogs on the penalty kill again. Tillman tries to get the short-handed goal, just goes over the crossbar, and it is now controlled by the Perth Thunder. Bernard behind the Thunder net. They will look to reset. Bernard across to Ulay. Ulay weaving through the centre. He comes back across, almost passes to himself off the boards there. Gets it to Bro. Bro to Hazelhurst. Back to Bro and Bernard. Bro's still with it. Tries to fake the shot. Crosses ice, and no one connects with it, and is dumped the length of the ice by the Ice Dogs over to DeSalvo, who will wait behind his own net for his defenders. And Bernard drops it. Whoop, fakes and goes himself. So Bernard up the centre into the neutral zone. He's got 3 Ice Dogs in front of him, drops it back to Ulay. Ulay takes his time to wrap around, gets it back to Bro, whose shot goes over the crossbar. Hazelhurst keeps it in. Back to Bernard. Hazelhurst. Thunder still with it. Oh, fans on the shot, and the whistle came just before the shot there from Bro. And we look like we have yet another penalty. Very penalty laden third period, this one. So we've got Bro in the box for the Perth Thunder. And we've still got Pataki in for the Ice Dogs. So we'll see some 4-on-4 for a short amount of time. And it looks like we've got just over 7 minutes remaining in the third period of this matchup between the Ice Dogs and Thunder. Currently 4-on-4 with 2 players in the box, with Pataki due to come out soon, and the Ice Dogs will have the one-man advantage for a short period of time due to Benjamin Bro sitting in for the Perth Thunder as the Ice Dogs look to control in the neutral zone. Break it in, Tillman. Good opportunity here for the Ice Dogs. They can't quite connect it. But Tillman and Allen, good passage of play there. Tillman crossing it over, and whoa, puck nearly comes up into the radio box here. Saved by the netting there. So the Ice Dogs pushing to try and get their opportunity here. They are back to full strength. So they will be on the power play, the Ice Dogs, for the next minute or so, with the Thunder looking to kill it off, and the Ice Dogs putting some good pressure on Jordy Kairos. Kairos on his own. He tries to get the shot away. Ketlow in a good position there. Hazelhurst pressuring to try and get it back for the Thunder, but the Ice Dogs control in the centre. Allen goes the length of the ice. This could be icing. It is. So 2-0 still the score for the Perth Thunder, with the Ice Dogs currently on the power play, and Ben Bro sitting in the box for the Perth Thunder with just over 6 minutes remaining in the game here at Perth Ice Arena. It's been a spirited affair between the Perth Thunder and the Sydney Ice Dogs. And the Ice Dogs control in their own zone, bring it out through Allen. Tries to connect, but sent back the other way from Hazelhurst. Ketlow controls. Gets it back out. And the Ice Dogs will set up behind their own net as Stevenson knocks it over, and Toolman chases, nearly loses an edge behind his own net. Is Toolman. Gets it up to the point. And the Ice Dogs, they're right in low. Toolman off the skate of Bernard, and Bernard clears it back up. As the Ice Dogs look to try and get it back into their zone, they do through Toolman. Crosses across, but goes to the wrong stick and picked up off by Ulay, who sends it back the length of the ice and sticked by Ketlow. The Ice Dogs will wrap it around and look to try and get it out here as Bro comes back out of the box, and we are back to even strength. The Thunder killing off the penalty. And big opportunity coming from the Thunder there. Nearly another Thunder goal, but well covered by Ketlow as Bremner tries to get it back up for the Thunder. A battle on the wall. Thunder now take it up. Can't quite get the shot away. Dogs control. But the Thunder taking it back, and this time Bird. Bird taking it into the neutral zone, drops it back to Woodman. Woodman back to Bird. And it goes deep into the Ice Dogs zone. Through the neutral zone, here's Toolman. Toolman weaving around. Tries to go his own. Goes straight into DeSalvo, and DeSalvo covers up once again for the Thunder. So we've had quite a few penalties and a few power play opportunities in this period, but the score remains 2-0 in favour of the Thunder, with the face-off coming from to the left of Peter DeSalvo, as we have Toolman going head-to-head with Bernard in the Thunder zone. And Bernard wins that one, but it is picked up back by the Ice Dogs. Toolman gets it across. Ice Dogs trying to do something here. DeSalvo covers up. Fantastic work there from Peter DeSalvo. So we'll go back to the face-off dot in the Thunder zone. And Kudla this time. Stevenson for the Dogs. Harvey chasing Kudla. Stevenson again, back to Harvey. Harvey battling behind the net with Punla. And DeSalvo again. Every time that puck has come into that crease, he has covered it very cleanly. Peter DeSalvo having a fantastic game. The Thunder netminder. And we look to another face-off to the right of DeSalvo in the Thunder zone. Cox this time, Hazelhurst picks it up. And this time it comes out and goes the length of the ice. And it's a foot race between Kairos and Manko, but we have an icing call, and it will return back into the Thunder zone for another face-off. And Cox wins over Allen this time, wraps around to Bird. Bird will look to try and get it off the wall. Doesn't quite come out. Good defence there from Hazelhurst. And Cox, he's got some space. He had Bremner with him, but couldn't quite get it through the Ice Dogs defence. Bremner pressuring, keeps it in, and back into the Ice Dogs zone as McGregor controls behind the net for Sydney. And pushing up is McGregor. DeSalvo controls. And we seem to have a bit of feeling once again, this time between Geordie Kairos and Shannon McGregor. And McGregor's going to the box for the Ice Dogs, and Kairos also to the box for the Thunder. No, he's back out. So we have a power play once again for the Perth Thunder. So the import line out for the Thunder on the power play. And it looks like Shannon McGregor has gone to the box for the Ice Dogs. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the period and in the game, the Sydney Ice Dogs still trail the Perth Thunder 2-0 with the power play for the Perth Thunder now as Bernard drops it over to Hazelhurst. To Olay, back to Bernard, winds up, fans on the shot. Weaving is Tillman to try and get it out, and he does. Well done, Tillman. Hazelhurst now for the Thunder. Drops it over to Olay. Oh, big hit there coming from Tillman, and Bro tries to get the shot away, but well covered by the glove of Ketlow. So not long remaining in this game. About 2 minutes 30 and the Thunder are up 2-0 over the Ice Dogs and still on the power play. As the Ice Dogs clear the zone, come up through neutral. Allen backtracks, try and get some space. Still Allen with it, pressuring the Thunder defence. But Olay picks it off. With the assistance of Bernard, Olay comes back behind the Thunder net to reset. Comes back up through neutral, still Olay, drops it back to Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst across to Bernard. Bernard moving back through the neutral zone. He's got Bro with him and Cox. Oh, Cox nearly sent into the Ice Dogs bench there. And we have a battle on the wall as the Ice Dogs come back the other way. They've got some momentum here. Tillman on his own in the centre. Hazelhurst now. Sets behind the net with some space. And picked up by Simon Kudler, who skates it up the near side. Trying to get through a couple of Ice Dogs players, drops it deep. Buck out. Oh, Webster nearly a sneaky goal there, but Tillman now has it for the Ice Dogs and back into a pack of Thunder players. And offside called for the Ice Dogs. So we have a timeout here. And we'll look at the Facebook Live comments, and the Ice Dogs have had plenty of time in the box tonight. So they have been on the penalty kill, if I count correctly, about 6 times during this game. Potentially 5, I'd have to check the stats. But so the Ice Dogs having to really work on the penalty kill tonight, and the Thunder getting the power play opportunities. Peter DeSalvo playing a very strong game for the Perth Thunder. at the moment. As we come out for the last couple of minutes, not long left in this game. Just over 1 minute, and the Ice Dogs still trailing 2-0 here at Perth Ice Arena. Thunder looking to take 6 points from a home weekend as we get back underway, and we have the Ice Dogs coming out with speed. Toolman moves it through, skates, backtracks. Allen nearly tripped up there by Wilson. And rifled back out. And the Ice Dogs have got an empty net. They've got the extra man. They're going for the win here. Manko can't quite control up the near wall, sorry. Hazelhurst drops it back into the Ice Dog zone, and it will be controlled behind the net by White. Sent back up the other way, and this will be icing for the Ice Dogs. And this is dangerous territory for the Ice Dogs back in their zone. However, Ketlow comes back out into net. And not long left in this period, just 20 seconds remaining as we get a face-off to the right of Ketlow. Can the Thunder mount one last offensive push? Bernard tries to get it over Ketlow, doesn't quite, bounces off him. Bernard pushing down low. Several Ice Dogs on him. He's being surrounded at the moment. Manages to, Olay comes out with it. Bernard still pressuring down low. Dogs throwing everything at him, but Hazelhurst is on his own on the point. Ketlow gets over very, very quickly, and there it is. A big win for the Perth Thunder. And a huge shutout for Peter DeSalvo. So the final score here at Perth Ice Arena on Sunday, I'm a day behind. Sunday the 25th of June. CD Dot Perth Thunder 2 defeat the Sydney Ice Dogs 0, and Peter DeSalvo with the shutout for the home side. Some fantastic efforts there from the Thunder. And we'll take a short break and we'll look at some highlights very, very shortly. But the final score, Perth Thunder 2, Sydney Ice Dogs 0.
With well over 50 years experience, CD Dodd Scrap Metal Recyclers are one of the leading scrap metal recycling companies in Australia. We service everyone from the small private operator to the huge multinational corporation. If it's scrap metal you need to dispose of, we are willing to purchase and collect it from you. With our extensive fleet of vehicles, plants in Perth and Kalgoorlie, and statewide collection, we offer a tailor-made service to suit your requirements. In addition, our capabilities extend to mine site demolition and cleanup and marine salvage. For inquiries regarding scrap metal purchases or industrial recycling, call us now on 08 9370 3066.
There's nothing quite like the atmosphere of a live ice hockey game. The crunch of a big hit, the collective sigh when your goalie makes a big save, and of course, the crowd roaring when your Perth Thunder score a big goal. Don't just dream about it though, get down and feel it all by purchasing your tickets to an upcoming Perth Thunder home game. With tickets starting at just $18, it's sure to be fun for the whole family. And don't forget, season tickets are still available. Head to perththunder.com.au to purchase your tickets today. Perth Thunder, it's ice hockey down under. At Equitum, we believe every person's story is different, that we are all shaped by our experiences, values, challenges, and aspirations. We believe your story is the most important aspect in building a financial strategy and a partnership for life. Whether you're an individual, family, or small business owner, we'll identify what's important to you, then help you build and protect what you've worked for. If you want financial certainty and peace of mind, contact Equitum on 9204 1266 or head to equitum.com.au. Equitum. Protect your finance, control your future.
Are you thinking about buying a car, a boat, or getting a personal loan? Maybe you've just started a new job, are self-employed, or had credit problems in the past and not sure if you can get finance. We'll discuss your situation and independently work with you to get you approved. Before you commit to any loan, talk to our team at Smooth Financial Services on 1300 764 240 or visit our website at smoothfs.com.
Financial broker license number BN4310.
Can't get enough of your Perth Thunder? Well, we've got you covered with plenty of ways to stay in touch with the game, even when the team isn't on the ice. Gemma Fagan and the Thunder TV crew will keep you up to date with all things Perth Thunder, including game highlights, weekend previews, and interviews with all of the Perth Thunder's biggest names. Just head to perththunder.com.au and check out the videos tab, or search for Perth Thunder on Facebook. Thunder TV by Perth Thunder. It's ice hockey down under.
And we're back here at Perth Ice Arena to wrap up what was a very entertaining and at times quite emotional and a game with a lot of feeling between the Perth Thunder and the Sydney Ice Dogs as we look at some of the game highlights. So the 2 goals for the Perth Thunder coming from Jessica Bernard in period number 1 and Rob Hazelhurst in period number 2. But the big talking point, I suppose, for the Perth Thunder was obviously the shutout to Peter DeSalvo. A standout performance from the Thunder netminder. And I expect something that will be addressed during the week for the Sydney Ice Dogs was the penalty count. Obviously, the Dogs spending a lot of time on the penalty kill throughout the game. But some great performances, especially from Toolman, Grant Toolman for the Ice Dogs. Some great individual passages. And Damien Ketlow making some great saves for the Ice Dogs as well. As we look at some of the game highlights, so Jessica Bernard really getting in the thick of the action, as well as Christian Olay for the Perth Thunder. As we look at some of the shots, a lot of these coming on the power play for the Perth Thunder. Ben Bro had some good opportunities there, good cover-up coming there from Damien Ketlow for the Sydney Ice Dogs. And as you can see there, quite a bit of feeling in this game. McGregor getting a penalty a little bit later on there, and there's Toolman, who played very, very well for the Sydney Ice Dogs, but couldn't quite get through the brick wall that was Peter DeSalvo tonight. As we look again at Christian Olay and Jessica Bernard and Ben Bro in there, that Thunder import line. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous for other teams. And there's Olay again. So some very fast-paced action. So if we look back at some of the talking points from the game in period number 1, Jessica Bernard put the Perth Thunder up 1-0 midway through the period. Then in period number 2, we had a bit of a boil-over with Rob Hazelhurst clearing up in front of the net to put the Thunder 2-0 up, but then Per Daniel Goranson, I apologise. He was ejected from the game with a game misconduct, and we'll wait and see the outcome of that one for next week. But then that was where the score would remain for the game, with the Perth Thunder keeping a 2-0 lead, and Peter DeSalvo playing the game of his life to get the shutout for the Perth Thunder. As we look at some of the Ice Dogs plays here, they had some great passages, and obviously Peter DeSalvo was standing in the way every time for the Thunder. The standout tonight for the Ice Dogs, from a commentary perspective, being Toolman, the name that was basically said the most for the Ice Dogs. As we look at some third period action from this matchup between Perth and Sydney. Grant Toolman again some great shots, but Peter DeSalvo, not many rebounds tonight given up from DeSalvo. Some very clean saves and some cover-ups coming from the Thunder netminder. As we look there, two Kudla brothers doing well in defence in that third period. And we had some very physical play from both sides with some big hits and a few fists flying earlier in the game. So once again, we had goals from Perth Thunder to Jesco Bernard and Rob Hazelhurst in a penalty-laden game, and it was a home victory. So the Perth Thunder taking 6 points from the weekend with a 2-0 victory here at Perth Ice Arena. And Dave Ruck and the Perth Thunder will be very happy with the weekend's results. So we are pretty well set to wrap things up here from Perth Ice Arena. I've been Chris McRae with you for Thunder Media and Thunder Radio. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you all soon next time on Perth Thunder Radio.